Hey guys, Sam here. It is an early Sunday morning and we are at the Wollongong Motorcycle Club, otherwise known as Mt Kembla, and it's a big day today. It's one I've had circled on the calendar for quite some time, the Mt Kembla two-stroke cup. I've pulled out my Yamaha YZ250 and we're going to go and have a little bit of fun today. Really looking forward to getting out there. The track's been ripped, it looks really good. And more importantly, there's lots of cool old two-stroke bikes here today as well. So we're going to do a bit of a walk around, we're going to chat to some people, we're going to look at some really cool old two-strokes, and I guess celebrate why they're so fantastic. So it's going to be a cracking day. Let's get into it. Yeah, we've got some tunes cracked this morning, which is good, but this is my steed for today. So it is my very own 2019 Yamaha YZ250. In a previous life, when I was working for another outlet, we actually did a big video series on this thing. I bought it with 10 minutes on it basically. A guy had won the lotto and he'd ridden it up and down his driveway and then decided it was too much for him, so he sold it. And I did a series on, I guess, dispelling the myth that two-strokes are unrideable, and yeah, this thing is really cool. So 2019, I've gone and put the Chad Reed replica graphics on it, but had some people help me out, which is really cool. So shock treatment, doing the suspension, I got gold valving in the forks there, got it sprung to my weight. I had Darren Thompson from Yamaha Australia help me out with the jetting, so hopefully as you'll hear with the onboard of this thing, it sounds really crisp, and that's in large part thanks to Darren for, I guess, tuning it, getting it, you know, to ride really smoothly and offer that broad power band that these two-strokes can. So yeah, it's a really cool bike. I love it, and yeah, looking forward to seeing it out there today. We'll have a look around the pits and see what else we can find.
A few years ago, we came up with the concept of, right, let's just make a full two-stroke cup right here at Mt Kembla. We got some amazing backing from people like Maxima and Pirelli and Modal and you know, companies that all jumped on board, and of course we had no problem with entries because everyone just froths that whole, you know, nostalgic thing about the two-stroke. So, you know, I've had a couple of great years and we're back here this year, which is something special. You know, we're living on the legacy of the great grunt, Anthony Gunter, you know, three-time Mr. Motocross champion, you know, has a lot to do with this club over the years. You know, we all looked up to him through our younger years. You know, we all worked around him being in the Wollongong area. You know, he's just done so much for the community and he's sadly missed. But you know what? We're going to live on his legacy today and many years to come for the great grunt, you know. You know, guys are blipping throttles in the dummy grid. We've got music playing, a band's about to turn up. Mate, it's just a smell of caster in the air. I was at home and put the caster in the leaf blower and walk around the house, you know what I mean? So it's just that smell and just that vibe, and it's just you know, there's some racers here, and then there's some cruisy old dudes, you know, they're just turning up and just circulating the track and having a ball. So it's a mixed bag, and I'm all about the kids too, you know, having the kids in here, getting them involved, you know, handing down that history of guys like Grunt, Gawley, and just the history of the motocross to those kids, and just, you know, bring up the next generation and show them two-strokes, you know. So, but yeah, it's just a good day all round, and you know, we'll be back next year, that's for sure, and the year after that. So as long as people keep wanting to do it, we'll bloody do it, mate.
So this is a 1993 YZ250E, an ex-Peter Jackson racing bike. This bike was raced by Lee Hogan in the 1993 season.
Wow.
And I did a partial restoration on it. I actually was lucky enough to find it on Facebook at 9:45 on a Friday night, and the guy didn't know what it was.
Oh, really?
And Ross McWaters, who was the original mechanic that built these, is a good friend of mine.
Okay.
So I said to him, listening, like, you think it's legit? Guess what? He goes, I think it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, the next day I went and bought it and looked for all the telltale signs to make sure it's legit, and it was. And then after I handed the money over, I told the guy what it was, and he freaked out.
Yeah, right, okay, as you do.
As you
Well,
do.
yeah, that's smart. There is something iconic about Peter Jackson livery, isn't there? That era of motocross and supercross.
Yeah, this was, yeah, for me it was probably the greatest era. It was when I was racing as a, you know, pre 20-year-old. And also that was the time where Craig Dack sort of stepped down from being the Top Gun rider to the manager, and here we are 30-something years later, he's still managing the team.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's he knows about her as well. Yeah, so
Cool.
just keeping the spirit alive.
It's a CR250 93 model. Yeah, I got it about a year ago. Already restored. I only added a couple of little things, but yeah, it was pretty much already, most of it was already restored, but yeah.
It's that eye-catching colour, isn't it? It's pretty iconic.
Oh yeah,
It's cool.
yeah, I
What do you
know.
like about riding it?
Oh, it's a beast. It's like I said, I obviously grew up with two strokes, and yeah, I just love them. I got an RM250 as well, a 2008, and yeah, this, and it's just got heaps of just pull. It just pulls.
Yeah.
Compared to the Suzuki, like it just, yeah, it's unreal.
And the steel frame too, do you find like, I don't know, there's something really comfy about these old steel frames and the flex and everything, isn't there?
Like I said, to me, it just feels normal.
Yeah,
you get me? Like obviously when I ride, I've got a modern bike as well, but yeah, I don't know. It just, yeah, it still feels normal.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's really cool to see the old girl out, and hope you have a good day today.
Yeah, nah, thanks, man.
On the fresh 2026 YZ250 smoker, back on the two strokes, off the 450.
Yep.
Bring the fun factor back, mate.
That's cool.
You can't get what you get out of these off the 450.
No, definitely not.
Won't happen.
Bit of yin and yang today. There's a lot of old bikes here, but you've got to be on the newest one, surely. One ride old?
Yeah, one ride old. I think there's like 1.5 hours or something on it.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's almost as new. So
Nice.
absolutely loving it. No, the fun factor's back anyway.
Yeah, it's cool. What classes you riding today?
I'm in the Open Senior and 250 Senior.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
is it about Mt Kembla that you like on a two-banger?
Probably the dirt. Like it gets pretty tacky here, so it turns into a real good two-stroke sort of track. You know, you love the tacky stuff on a two-stroke. So, mud's not my friend on a 250 two-stroke. So once it gets tacky, Kembla's probably really good for that. It probably dries out well and turns tacky. Some tight corners, good fun ripping out of them. You know.
Yeah. And later this afternoon, it's going to go probably from tacky to baked. It's going to be a bit trickier.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. Pretty hard. There's a lot to hang on to on that dry stuff, man. It gets a handful, but hey, that's part of the fun. Hey.
Well, it's bought, not built.
Yep.
Bought it last week just for the round, just to see how we go, get the fun factor back, get away from your traditional training, and yeah, spin some laps with the boys on the two strokes.
Nice. Have you ridden it yet?
Nah, rode it in the front yard, that's about it. So moved around there, and look, I haven't really ridden 252 strokes, so it's going to be something new, something different, and yeah, see how we go.
What do you normally ride?
250F.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but
This will be a very different kind of day.
absolutely. Look, it's close to home though. Hydraulic clutch, suspension set for me. So just trying to get some sag numbers out of it and see what we can do. But should be a fun day.
So we are 2 races in now, just come back from the second one, and what a day it's been so far. First one, I forgot how to race start. Someone actually reminded me then it's been 2.5 years since I've done this. So the initial jump off the start was good, and then I must have just dumped the clutch and the thing spun up. So that was a good reminder for number one. I kind of finished around mid-pack, I think. Second one, I got a much better start. Hopefully, as you'll see on the GoPro footage, came out maybe 5th or 6th. Felt good going up the old pyramids and into the graveyard here at Mt Kembla. There's a tabletop there that I've been very conservative today because it has been a while since I've ridden. But there's a tabletop there that I hadn't hit yet, and I thought I'd better, because I've obviously got faster guys around me, and just to be sure of it, I better clear it. Went into the softer dirt there, and I sort of panicked and stood on the back brake because I'm coming to that corner a lot hotter, and the thing stalled on me. So unfortunately let a few guys through there, caught back past a couple, and same deal, maybe finished, I don't know, 9th or 10th, which I'm happy with that. So bike has been unreal. As I said, done a fair bit of work with this YZ250 in terms of jetting, suspension and stuff. We've just stiffened the suspension by about 4 clicks in terms of the front compression, 2 on the rebound, and then we changed the high speed as well, and a little bit on the rebound too, and it is far less floaty than what it was in the first race. So yeah, I feel more comfortable on it. The track is evolving as the day goes on too, so it's gone from that soft boggy spots to now getting some skatier kind of hard pack elements to it, so you definitely have to be on your toes. But wow, it's such a cool day. It's a really cool celebration of the two-stroke. It's a celebration of Anthony Gunter as well, being the Anthony Gunter Memorial Weekend. And yeah, it's one of those weekends that's just a lot of fun. There's definitely no sheep stations in the vets class, and I'm having a heap of fun out there. So yeah, strap the GoPro on again, give race 3 a go. In the meantime, we might go and have a look at a few more bikes.
Just the love of motorcycles, probably what got me started in racing in the very beginning, I suppose. But I got back from the UK 2 days ago, and friends of mine were already entered in the event, so I sort of decided that jet lag wasn't going to stop me from getting out on the track, and I dragged some bikes out of the shed that haven't seen a track in a long time and brought them down, and no better event than Two-Stroke Cup. This is the 105, it's a 95 CR105. It was a bit of, it was very untouched when I got it, but just hadn't been maintained, so it was sort of run down. And so I just refreshed everything, didn't go over the top, just sort of put it all back to standard crank, piston, cylinder, head, everything standard, but just fresh. And then, yeah, just put some like kind of period style graphics and wheels and stuff in it just to make it look like the bikes looked in 95 when I was racing. And yeah, and I just sort of hang off the back of it as best I can and drag the best of it out. And then you've got the 500. It's actually a 95 as well, but I've dressed it up as a 92. In 1992, Jean-Michel Bale rode a bike exactly the same looking as this in the US GP, the US round of the Motocross Grand Prix World Championship, and it had number 22 and would have looked exactly like this. And you know, J&B was a bit of a hero, you know, being able to go from motocross over to road racing as well. So I started in motocross, would have raced here on 60s and 80s, and then went over to road racing. And so yeah, just that was sort of like the reason for creating this bike the way it is. Obviously being a 500, it's got plenty of power. Doesn't stop the best, doesn't handle the best, but it's super fun.
Oh, it looks it. And so I'm in vets, so I think we may be in the same race, but how are you making it look so smooth? What's the secret of being fast on that?
Oh, I don't think I look smooth. In fact, like my riding style is something I really am self-conscious about. I never got coaching as a kid. Went road racing and, you know, didn't really think about motocross. I've stayed motocross riding all the time for fitness, because motocross fitness is so much higher level than road racing. So if I can stay at a good level at motocross, then I know I can be good for superbike racing. But yeah, my style and riding technique probably isn't something I would consider desirable. But I just sort of, I guess, experience. You know, I've been racing motorbikes since 1988 and haven't stopped any time apart from injury. So I think that's the thing that carries me through, not particularly great technique or skill or anything like that.
Yep, 93 KX500s.
Can you tell us a bit about your bike, when you bought it and all that?
Yeah, bought it about 3 years ago. It was pretty rough, just wanted to do a little project.
Yep.
So full resto mod, down to the bare frame. I got it as original as I could, but I wanted to ride it as well. So did a bit of stuff to like the suspension, and it's got some obviously newer bars and things like that. But yeah, it's as close to original as I could get it. So my kids race motocross, and I thought, I might sell it to fund them. Yeah, it just looks like too much fun today, so I thought I'll whip it out. I've only ridden it once before, so yeah, pulled it out to have a ride with you and a couple of other blokes here, and yeah, just went out for practice. It was awesome.
And how is the bike?
It's actually really good. I was surprised as the handles, the suspension. Obviously, it's pretty soft, but a track like this, yeah, it was pretty good. A little bit slower than what I expected, but yeah, a lot of clutch and gearbox work. out there, which was a lot of fun, but it's actually pretty good. I don't think I'd be that much slower on this than a new two-stroke, to be honest, maybe a couple of seconds, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Good to see you out. Have fun today.
Yeah, cheers, thank you.
Right, third moto done and dusted. That was so much fun. That was kind of like racing back in the old days. Come in with a massive smile on my face. It was cool to battle with a few guys, got a better start. And yeah, so cool being out there on a two-stroke. I think if you are one of those guys that maybe hasn't ridden for or raced for 5 years and you want an event to come to as a one-off thing that's going to be a lot of fun, well, the Two-Stroke Cup should be on your bucket list because it's a really cool day. It's got a great vibe about it. Everyone's here, I guess, in the spirit of the day as well. There's no racing for sheep stations. And today it's just really cool out there. Really fun on the YZ250. Nice to sort of be a little bit further up the mix in that third moto. Unfortunately, my GoPro didn't fare quite as well. But yeah, I had so much fun out there and I'll definitely be coming back next year.
Good job, man.
I just missed the last lap because we helped him load that though.
Oh! Oh, cracked it. Full hole in it.
Oh no! That's all right.